downtown Houston. A murder-suicide inside the lobby at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. A news conference about to get underway here any second. Let's go ahead and listen in as they get set up.
We got word of this apparent murder-suicide at about 3:30 this afternoon. We do have reporter David Gonzalez down there. Apparently, the shooting happened in the lobby. As we know, this is a very popular hotel, usually often very crowded, also has a very popular restaurant in the lobby of the hotel. So we don't know all the details, but let's listen in.
Chief Troy Finner is about to step to the podium any moment now, give us an update as to exactly what they know and what transpired inside the lobby here at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in downtown Houston. Let's listen in.
Caucasian female, late 20s. An African-American male, late 30s. We do not think that this is a random event or incident. We do believe, and we have reason to believe, that there's some type of relationship. The investigation is going to determine exactly what relationship it is. But as I always say, this is tragic. We got apparently two families affected here. It is a murder-suicide. The gentleman did come in at some point, shot the female, and then immediately shot himself. That's all I have right now. The investigation is active right now. We're going to work our way to identifying these people and contacting next of kin. As I always say, let's pray for the families. Let's pray for our city. Again, we do not believe that this is a random event. Questions?
Chief, do you know if they were guests at this hotel or?
What I understand is both of them came in with suitcases. They did have some conversation, which led people to believe that they knew each other. I don't know if they're actual guests, but with bringing in the suitcases, I think they were probably getting ready to check in the hotel.
You don't believe they had any other family members here with them?
No, I don't. I think if there were family members with them, they would already kind of be down here. So we hadn't spoken to any family members. Okay. Thanks for asking. No, just like I said, immediately he shot the female and then immediately turned the gun upon himself.
How long after they arrived, the shooting took place? You said they were communicating with you.
I'm not sure, but not very long. I would say within 5 to 10 minutes.
Have you guys spoken with anyone who said anything seemed odd or off prior to the shooting? Or
That's part of the investigation. I know that they're interviewing a few people in there right now, and I didn't want to get in the way of the investigation, but I wanted to get out here and brief our public as soon as I could.
Our viewers watching are probably interested to know if there's any outstanding threat that you'd like to warn the public about?
No, like I said, this is not a random event. I think it's a relationship. There's no other danger to anybody at this moment, and as I said, I want to pray for the victims, but also it's incumbent on us as a police department, as the city of Houston, as businesses, to get it back up and running. And that's what we're in the process of doing. Doing an investigation, doing a complete investigation, but getting this business up and running. And they are still accepting guests.
We spoke with people who were at the Starbucks, at nearby restaurants. Do you know where specifically the shooting happened at the hotel?
Just in the lobby here.
Yeah. So, Chief, do you believe that they're local or from out of town?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Yeah.
Did they come in together or separately?
Came in separate vehicles, but immediately, what I understand, they started talking to one another. But I want to verify that, okay?
Yeah. Have you spoken with the hotel yet? Do they have anything to say or confirm, the situation or the guests, that they were guests?
I spoke with the management over here, and they are concerned just as any other business would. But let me tell you, Marriott Marquis is a fixture in our city, and we're standing strong with them. They do a lot on hiring off-duty police officers and doing whatever they can do. But let me tell you, something like this, I don't know where you can prevent it. And it's really sad. It's a state that a lot of people are getting. I don't know what's causing it. If it's domestic, if it's some type of relationship, We want to pray for him, but also we want to support our businesses. Marquis has been great to this city, and we're going to stand with him.
In the video that you looked over, did they appear to be fighting?
Yeah, I hadn't viewed the video, but nobody told me anything about a fight.
Do you know
Yeah.
how far away they were standing from each other? Was this a shot across the room?
I don't know. Pretty close from what I understand, but I'm not sure. Any more questions?
Your comment
Oh,
about
were there any off-duty officers here at the time of the shooting? I know you mentioned that they.
I'm not sure. I know our officers responded really quickly because they didn't know if it's an active shooting or what, being at a hotel. So they got here within minutes, and so I'm not sure if it was an off-duty officer here.
your comment on this being just across from, a busy part of town, Discovery Green, that no one else was hurt.
Yes, yeah. Nobody else was hurt. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
All right.
Okay, we have just heard from Houston Police Chief Troy Finner updating us on
That's
a
good.
murder-suicide that happened
Cantu.
inside the lobby of the Marriott Marquis in downtown Houston this afternoon. The chief sharing that the victims are a woman in her late 20s, a man in his late 30s. The chief says he does not think this was random. Preliminarily, he's sharing that he believes it's some type of relationship, the man shooting the woman in this case.
So far, they have not identified the victims. We'll continue to look into this story, have updates for you as we get it. We'll be right back.